Hello everybody, welcome back to Sheena's Perfect Bite. Today's been kind of a rough day, so I want some comfort food. So I'm going to show you how I make it's kind of a mix of Mongolian and ground beef, Mongolian beef with Korean style bulgogi. Kind of a little bit of a mix, a little sweet. You can make it a little spicy if you like. And then I just serve it over rice with some kimchi and this cucumber salad. So first we have to make the cucumber salad because it's got to marinate and meld all those flavors together, I guess. So we're going to start with 6 of the smaller Persian size cucumbers. Okay, cut off the tips. And I cut mine pretty thin for this one. I make a different cucumber salad with much larger chunks. But for this, because it's gonna go onto the rice and with the beef, I like cutting it a little more thin. Okay. So, pretty simple. Again, this is about 6 of those smaller size cucumbers. Okay. And then we're going to make the dressing in this bowl. First, you're going to need about 2 tablespoons of sugar. If you like it a little more sweet, you can do more sugar. I'm not a huge fan of super sweet cucumber salad, so if you don't want to do the sugar with soy sauce, you can just use coconut aminos since they're already kind of, the coconut aminos are already pretty sweet. That's kind of a good substitute there if you want to make it a little more healthy. And then you would do 1 clove of garlic chopped super, super small. Or what I kind of like to do, if I'm in a lazy mood like I am now, is just get some of the juice from like pre-minced garlic and throw that in there. Just the juice part. Okay, then you need 1 tablespoon sesame oil. Not sure if I have a full tablespoon in this bottle. Yep, just enough. Okay. And then we will need 3 tablespoons, or actually 4 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's go 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. So if you aren't going to do the sugar and you're going to do coconut aminos, maybe do 3 tablespoons coconut aminos, 3 tablespoons vinegar, and see how that works. All right, then you're going to want to stir this until the sugar dissolves, okay? It doesn't take too long. And you really don't need that much of it. The cucumbers are actually gonna release some water too. So it'll end up being more liquidy than you think. If you wanna make this spicy, you can add some chili oil or some red pepper flakes. I'm making this for my kids, so they don't love spicy foods. So just get that all dissolved in there. And then add your cucumbers all sliced up. There we go. And then just kind of stir this up. Make sure all of the cucumbers have some of the sauce on it or some of the dressing. If you want, you can add some sesame seeds to this now, but I'm going to add a bunch later. So you can if you want to, but you don't have to. Oops. All right, so what I would do is make this a few hours ahead of time, if possible. Minimum 30 minutes to an hour. You kind of want this sitting in the dressing, soaking up all of those good flavors, because this will be a really good complement to the beef dish that we're gonna cook. So put a lid on this, put it in your fridge, and we'll start the beef next. Hello everybody, we're going to start the meat now. I have 1 package of the, I I think it's 1.4 pounds of ground beef, the organic beef from Costco. So you can use a pound, pound and a half to whatever you need for your family. Just adjust the ingredients accordingly. So we have the one package. We're gonna put some black pepper. Now this takes a lot of garlic. 8 cloves if you're gonna use fresh cloves, or maybe 2 tablespoons of the garlic, 1 tablespoon of ground ginger. You can grate it yourself as well. And then we're gonna do 3 tablespoons of mirin, Japanese cooking wine. 1, 2, 3. You can do a little less, so you can do 2 tablespoons if you're only cooking a pound of beef. That works as well. And then we're gonna add 1 small to medium onion, diced up small. Now this obviously doesn't need to marinate for a long time because it's ground beef, so just a little bit is fine. Just kind of stir it up, get everything mixed together. That's a lot of onion. Maybe do a smaller onion. Okay. You just want that mirin kind of mixed in to the beef. Nothing too crazy, okay? That'll kind of marinate together basically while we're prepping our sauce and the green onions. I have some rice going in the back, just some jasmine rice. Okay, so we'll set this off to the side. Let's get this out of the way. And let's get our sauce going. So we're gonna start with 1 cup of water. You can do, not 1 cup, 1/3 of a cup of water, 1/3 of a cup of chicken stock. You can use beef stock, whatever you like. Okay. Then we're gonna do a little bit more sugar. And again, if you want to not do sugar, then you can just do coconut aminos in place of the soy sauce, okay? So this is 1/2 tablespoon, so let's do 2 tablespoons total. Okay, 2 tablespoons of sugar. I'm gonna do 1/3 of a cup of soy sauce or coconut aminos. Okay, then 1 tablespoon, oh, that's gonna come out slow. 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. Let me try and take the top off there. There we go. Okay. Get all of that out of the way. And then if you want to make it spicy, you can add some gochujang, which looks like this. I got that at Target. It's just a Korean red chili paste. You can throw some of that in there if you like it spicy for your family.
I don't like spicy.
You don't like spicy. So I'm not putting any in mine. All right, and then you need a little bit of cornstarch to thicken up the sauce. You can use cornstarch or you can use arrowroot powder. Okay, so I'm gonna do about 1/2 tablespoon of cornstarch. And it's equal parts, I believe, for the arrowroot powder. Okay, so this you're just gonna stir up and let the sugar dissolve, get the cornstarch all dissolved in there. And this is what we'll pour over our beef after it's browned up some, okay? So we'll let that go. And then the main addition to the beef while it's cooking is gonna be green onion. I'm gonna save a couple off to the side to put on top, but most of it I like cooked into the beef, and I like it in bigger chunks. So maybe 1.5 inch size slices, just like that. If that makes sense, okay? You can do like 1 bunch of green onion. All right, so since we're gonna stir fry this, you wanna prep everything ahead of time and have it all ready to go. So let's go over to the wok and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, we're going to do the beef now. So get your wok nice and hot. If you don't have a wok, you can use a regular saute pan, that's fine. Just gonna do a drizzle of avocado oil and then add our beef. Okay, and we're gonna brown this up, drain off some of the fat, and then we add the sauce from there. Okay, so get this all sauteed, and I'll bring you back when it's done. All right, so we have the ground beef sauteed up, browned up, and I drained off some of the fat on the bottom. All the onions are cooked, the garlic, the ginger, the mirin is cooked out. So from here, we're gonna add our sauce. Okay. Now that cornstarch is gonna start to thicken up the sauce as it gets hot. And it doesn't take very long, so we're going to add the green onion as well. Get everything coated and cooking together. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. So this doesn't take very long at all. Basically, you're just going to saute this until the sauce thickens up all the way and the green onions have cooked a little bit. So we're gonna pause here and then I'll plate it up for you. Okay, so we're going to plate everything up for you. I have some jasmine rice that I made. We're gonna take some of our beef, put it right in the center. Okay. Some of those green onions in there. All right, then I'm gonna take some of our kimchi. You can just get it in the jar like that. This is a raw kimchi. I'm just gonna put this as much as you like on the side there. Just do a little bit for you there. And then some of your cucumber salad that you made. There we go. We'll top it with a little bit of more green onion and some sesame seeds. And here is the finished dish. So your kimchi, cucumber, beef, and rice. So I hope you guys try and make this. Let me know in the comments how it turns out for you, and we'll see you next time. Thanks everybody, bye.